Breaking news lovers, welcome to Prince NAIJA News, where truth speaks, powers listen, and real story come first. If you want a fearless Nigerian news, you are in the right place. Please do us a favor by clicking on the subscribe button and don't forget to on your notification bell. It is another face-off in the Arise TV studio between Prince Emmanuel Odige and APC chieftains of Totabati, Rufai of Fire of the Arise TV. Please, I want you to sit tight to watch this video to the end because I want you to see how the APC are disgracing themselves by themselves. But before we dive into the video, please do me a favor by clicking on your subscribe button and don't forget to on your notification bell.
This morning, which is President Tinubu's state visit to the United Kingdom. I'm sure you must have seen the news, you must have watched it, and also by extension, talk about, this on your mandate we stand phenomenon, which, has also a bug that has been caught by Nigerians in London specifically, who we have seen singing on your mandate we stand on the streets of London, and the implications of that for the democratic process in Nigeria. Before we come back to what Senator Pablo is doing in Edo State, let's deal with the main news of the day first.
The great Dr. Abati. I think the president's visit to the United Kingdom is a welcome development, and it's our hope that they are able to, facilitate good bilateral relations with the United Kingdom, not just the foreign fair. They should be able to attract investment home. Such visits is always a plus for Nigeria if well managed, and not just the foreign fair, not just have an agreement, come back home and dump the agreement on the shelf, the MOUs on the shelves. We want to see MOUs signed and work. They hit the ground running right away. For me, Nigerians singing on your mandate we stand. The mandate is almost coming to an end. They should begin to sing, the renewal of the mandate. Mandate renewal is what we want to hear. The mandate that was given in 2023 is almost expiring, so we want to hear more about what Asiwaju has done, why Nigerians should renew his mandate. And in the course of doing that, I, as an ordinary Nigerian, and many other ordinary Nigerians came together. We said, let us touch light what Asiwaju has done in the past 2 years and more. Let us see if we can be part of his mandate renewal. If we can go back to Nigerians and say there is need for him to continue in office. Dr. Abati, you would agree with me that I am one person that do not patronize anybody. We came together, we carried out research, we did data collation, and we saw that Asiwaju has been able to, one major motivating factor for me, an ordinary Nigerian, and some of my friends that we came together to carry out this research and data collation, was that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been able to stabilize the economy. And in fighting corruption, for me, the beginning of fighting corruption is to begin to seal the leakages, block all leakages. And he has taken a giant step towards blocking leakages with the remittance of proceeds from oil and gas directly to the federal allocation. That is laudable, I think. Yes, in the course of collating data and gathering information, trying to see what Asiwaju has done, if we, as ordinary Nigerians, would mobilize support for his return. Yes, based on the fundamental principle that even the great Rufai cannot fault. Even Dr. Obati, in all your sagacity, with all your political experience, cannot fault. You would all agree with me, Dr. Zion, great Rufai, and Dr. Obati, that no society, there are fundamental principles that ensures meaningful development and prosperity of any given society or nation. You will agree with me that continuity breeds stability. And stability, consolidated stability, breeds meaningful development and prosperity. That is what we aim for in Nigeria. Should we support Asiwaju's continuity bid? I would say yes. On the fact that he's been able to stabilize the economy. Based on that fact, we decided to come up with an agenda that led to the formation of what we call the TMT for Tinubu's continuity. We want to mobilize 20 million tons to support Asiwaju's continuity. Because without continuity, we can never have a stable economy. And without stability, we can never achieve meaningful development and prosperity. So that's why TMT for Tinubu was formed. And with the data we've collated, we went on research to find out why did the almighty Asiwaju in charge of Lagos for so many years, how many decades, lost the 2023 election in Lagos State. How and why did Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, the immediate past governor of Delta, lost Delta State to Labour Party without one councillor, with